the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance, success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi Gemini, and welcome to your May 2019 reading, as well as the reading for Taurus season. So let's go ahead and begin. I've already meditated on your energy as well as pre-shuffled the decks I'll be using today. I'm going to go ahead and put the top two aside and come back to it towards the end of the reading to help sum it up. For now, let us begin. Now, there is a lot of planetary placement in your sign, Gemini, which means this will be a big month for you, hopefully exciting and adventurous. So with that having said, let's begin. If you are new to my channel, welcome. How this works is I simply let the cards fall into place like so, and then we talk about the different messages coming across. First two cards out, the Moon and the Ace of Swords. Now, the Moon card, to me here, seems to be representing the full moon energy that is taking place. I feel as though the Libra full moon in April may have been very informative. Okay, that's the 19th of April. And in fact, when I'm doing this reading, today is the full moon. So depending on when you see the reading, just pay attention during that time period as to what happens for the week to come. Whatever you learn, the pieces of information that you learn of will really help be the pieces to your jigsaw puzzle, you can say. Okay, with that having said, moving forward, May 4th, we have the Taurus new moon. Okay, so the new moon will be 14 degrees of Taurus, and it's more so focusing on stability and understanding. It's also about self-worth and self-respect. So the moon card many times depicts the energy where, especially if you're dealing with another party, could be someone else, could be someone you're close to, but you are seeking the truth, right? Ace of Swords is all about the truth. So this is a very good time to keep your eyes and ears open, okay? A good time because you are about to learn the truth about what is happening, where things are headed, in what direction, and with great clarity. All right, the Ace of Swords is giving you the power to understand the truth of the matter. It really does go deep here for you with the Moon and the Ace of Swords. It's all about clarity. It's about understanding and moving forward with a deep sense of knowing that, okay, this is the truth, this is what I have to work with, and now this is what I need to do. Now, I mentioned that there's a lot of planetary placement in your sign as well. We have Mercury in Aries sextiling with Mars in your sign, Gemini. So that is the 1st of May. And what that means is there's a lot of talk plus action happening. And that's a really key moment of time for you, or a key period in time for you to be attentive, because a lot of people might say things that they weren't really freely giving you the information before, but now they're going to want to be talking about it, and perhaps they will act a certain way, and you'll be able to pick up on that just like that. Now, the thing to watch out for is the Eight of Swords. Why? Because sometimes the truth can hurt, right? And so with this being said, what we're seeing here is the possibility of you might hear something you're not ready for, not prepared for. It might make you feel a little bit uncertain as to, it's making you kind of look at a situation again and reanalyze, reassess to move forward with direction. Like I said, this will give you enough clarity to be able to move forward. But having said that, I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, because Eight of Swords indicates that it might be a little bit difficult, okay? Just because it might not be what you want to hear. So, but don't worry, May is a beautiful month, right? The Taurus energy is such that it's very beautiful and sweet, and there's a lot of, astrologically speaking, a lot of transits happening that will be of benefit to you. So don't worry too much. The Chariot even indicates progress, right? It's about progress, gaining higher ground. Might feel a little bit that you're on the run initially, just the way the energy is moving. Eight of Swords is very fast paced, and the way the Chariot is coming in here as well is adding to, it's like, so the Moon card, it's also the card for, Pisces. The Chariot also represents the zodiac sign of Cancer. So those elements are here as well, the element of water. So you may feel as though, it's kind of like river rafting. It's going to go fast, it's going to go quick, and you want to be able to gather all the information, whatever you're trying to catch along the way, really fast. So be ready, be prepared, but there is eventually progress here indicated by the cards. So that's just kind of the overall feeling. Might feel a little bit on the edge, on the run, but good things are happening. Okay, good things are happening. Now, with the Moon card, what's the other thing that it's saying to you? Well, if you're dealing with a Pisces, then they definitely are very clear with their intentions and with their focus, with their motives. So when it comes to them, they know what they're doing. If you're dealing with a Cancerian, then things might be a little bit, like I mentioned, on the edge. You may not necessarily get along with them at this point in time just because of what they might be dealing with. So that's something to keep in mind. We also have the Justice card, the Knight of Wands falling into place for you, Gemini. And with that, the Justice card is here almost representing karmic energy, right? Karmic energy, that whatever is happening, the best will come out of it. So if you can just have a positive attitude during this time period, although so much is happening, it's happening fast, if you can just hold on to your core values, to your belief system, and move forward knowing that you're on the right path and everything else will take care of itself, whatever needs to happen will happen, then this will be very smooth. It will be smooth and inspiring. If you can just shake off the little bit of hardships that come along the way, especially 7th and 8th of May. 7th is Venus in Aries squaring with Saturn in Capricorn. 8th of May is Mercury in Taurus in conjunction with Uranus in Taurus. And that placement happening right there might cause a little bit of this harsh energy that we're picking up on. But worry not, like I said, there is this contrast present in the reading for you. There's opposition in terms of the energies, but they're playing out such that now you see both sides of the argument, just like this double-edged sword that we're seeing in the Justice card. It's about knowing both sides of the argument, having your facts straight. It's about the balancing of thoughts, the balancing of emotions as well, but more so it's about clarity. A lot of swords, so it's a lot of air energy, so it gives you direction, gives you clarity, gives you a sense of focus. So all this is important, it is required, and that is what is being presented and put on the table here for you. So Knight of Wands, good looking energy, very enthusiastic. You might feel all the more empowered as a result of all this happening initially. You'll feel empowered, very focused, directed as to what you wish to accomplish, because the Knight of Wands is about action. You might even want to quickly jump in and do the right thing or do what you feel is important right now. But the energy is such in the month of May that it's probably better to be cautious. Okay? Don't want to be jumping in too fast. Good things are happening, but at the same time, if you really, really want what you want, it will come, but it might take a little bit of time. So you want to slow down if you can. Don't take, unnecessary steps if you're not completely sure if that's the direction you want to go in. Okay? 9 of Cups indicating that all the things you're wanting to have will be coming sooner than later. 9 of Cups is a very dreamy card. It's very positive. It does take me right back to the placement that we're seeing. Neptune is in Pisces, and the way it's in conjunction with other signs, for example, 15th of May, we have Mercury in Taurus sextiling with Neptune in Pisces. That's that time where you will see a very, it's a change, a shift in energy. You will feel as though you're ready to express yourself, what you're wanting. It's this creative self-expression that may take place during that time. And it's the perfect time that if you follow your intuition, you will be able to achieve what you're wanting. So that's that time. You want to wait probably until mid-May if you can to make a decision and move forward with it. but the end result is positive, right? 9 of Cups. So it's a positive end result. Dreams are coming true, wishes are being fulfilled, and you're able to feel a bit more stable, energetically, emotionally, and ready for, the next chapter. Here we are, here you are. The Lovers card representing you and your energy, Gemini. It's going to be a very powerful time period going into your birthday season. 3 of Wands is also indicating, expansion on every level. This is expansion of relationships, expansion of your creative efforts. It could be at work, it could be at home, personally and professionally. Amazing opportunities available to you. And like I mentioned, dreams are coming true. Under the deck cards, we have 2 of Cups, beautiful, lovely energy of coming together. Many times, even the Lovers card, we look at it as a karmic relationship. We look at it as soulmates, twin flames. And if you're interested, you can always get a personal reading related to this as well. You can check out my shop page on my website at IamPureGuidance.com if you're interested in that. But there is clearly very good signs, indicating that there is progress in the relationship front. And for those of you looking for a love reading, what's happening in your love life is there's progress. Things are looking good, bright. Some of you might be entering a new relationship even closer to your birthday season. And for others of you who are already partnered, then it looks really beautiful and lovely. It doesn't have to be a love relationship, could even be at work. Things just look so good. You are communicating at a level where you feel equal. You feel as though you are being heard. And it's really, it's one-on-one, a deep, connected conversation that you're now able to have. And you feel heard. It's a beautiful card. There is beautiful reflection happening between the 2 of you, or you and whoever else you're dealing with. So that looks very good, very positive. Under the deck, 2 of Cups indicates, again, coming together for some of you. You might even be exploring other levels of the relationship, perhaps adding a new title, exploring marriage or expansion of your family even. Very possible. We also then have the Hermit card. So it's really just realizing the journey that you've been through, being grateful for all that has happened up until now. Once your season kicks in, Gemini, things are looking gorgeous. You are reaching the end of the journey. The 9 represents the ending of the journey. The Hermit shows you, you've really, the way things have worked out, they've worked out in a way as to share another perspective with you. And that new view is bringing you closer to a brand new horizon as well. You're closer towards the end of your journey, towards accomplishing, towards manifesting your deepest desire. Ace of Pentacles. I call this the golden platter. The golden platter holds whatever you want it to hold. So it's there. It's under the deck, which means it can happen. You might have to wait for it a little bit, but this is a general reading, so it does take in all the energies that we're dealing with right now, focusing on Gemini. But like I said, for some of you, it might come sooner than later. Like I said, marriage. For some of you, there is marriage here as well. So exciting for you, Gemini. Very excited. Very love-filled reading at the same time as well, especially if you're wondering how things are going to go, how they're going to turn out. They will turn out positive. They're positive, they're optimistic. 10 of Cups even indicates a very healthy relationships with everyone in your life. So it's there, all right? It's there, and it can happen for you sooner than later. Okay, let's go ahead and sum up the reading for you, Gemini, by adding in the Enchanted Map Oracle cards and see what messages are here for you from this deck. One thing I'd like to also mention is, we have the new moon in Taurus May 4th, but we also have the Scorpio full moon around the 18th of May. So you do want to pay attention to that as well, especially for those of you who are looking for signs, who are looking for answers or a deeper connection. You can form that. Once you form it with yourself, you can form it with the people around you as well. And that's what that Scorpio full moon is aiming for. It's aiming for a deeper connection. It's aiming at psychic abilities, connection with self, higher self, and fullness. fullness on every level. We're going from the 9 to 10, right? We're going from the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. So there is completion indicated in the reading. For some of you, it could be in May. For others, more than likely, it's going to be the following month, okay? So having said that, stay focused. Do the rituals if you like. If you're interested, there's the new moon and the full moon ritual that you can carry forward with, as it might help you get closer to what you're wanting to attract. For others, it's more so about clarity. Ace of Swords. If you cannot find answers with yourself, given the situation, you can always reach for answers as well. Get a personal reading, for instance, right? If you can't find it yourself, there are resources there for you. So, having said that, we have here the wishing well. Notice the number 48. The wishing well makes me think of exactly what we were talking about. We talked about wishes, we talked about manifestation, and that's what we're seeing here in the card for you as well. So each of these cards in this deck, they come with a quote, and I think it's a good idea to read it out because it might add greater meaning and depth to your reading. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, and also notice the beautiful color takes us back to the Ace of Pentacles, connects the reading really well overall, and brings the focus on what do you want? What is your desire? Because it's around the corner. It will be given to you, and you can manifest it. You have the power to do so, especially by the time your birthday comes around. So, wishing well. Desire is the sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of all attachment to ownership. Desire is the most important impulse for creating life. Now you are seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration. So, remember when I mentioned 15th of May? Mercury in Taurus sextiling with Neptune in Pisces. That's when inspiration hits. That's when intuition really wants to guide you towards your higher self, towards you attaining your goals as well. So that's a great time to be focusing your energy on that. 18th of May, so the full moon, another great time and an opportunity for you to release the old so you can invite the new in by the time new moon comes around in your sign, Gemini. So, sensing the moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It is an aha moment when everything makes sense. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate, or are conceiving a baby or an idea. The wishing well card awakens you to the presence of unseen forces that enable new beginnings. Divine intelligence activates the field of possibilities where new life is co-created in a magical way. Neither you nor anyone else can know how or why this happens. It just does. To that end, you cannot control the process of growth. Rather, you must step aside to be a channel for higher forces and relinquish any attachment to how this new creation should appear or when. Form your intention and take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well. Then trust it and trust in spirit. Prepare to be amazed. Especially towards the end of May, Gemini. Venus in Taurus sextiling with Neptune in Pisces, 30th of May. That's the time when also Mercury is in your sign, opposing Jupiter in Sagittarius. So you want to be prepared and ready and have a list of whatever you wish for, your desires. Be ready with it because it can be given to you, but you have to know what you want, right? You need that clarity initially. And if you're wanting to, take action, you're ready for the next phase, you want to commit, you want to move forward, make that decision, Venus in Taurus will be trining with Saturn in Capricorn, 31st of May. So that's that time when you want to be doing that as well. All right? So let's complement this beautiful reading for you, Gemini, with the Magical Times Empowerment cards. If you've seen my readings before, you know this deck is beautiful as it can provide you with the affirmation you are searching for. Okay, affirmations are a great tool. They help you get in the right vibration, tap into the frequency of what you're wanting to attract. It really works magically. So with that having said, we have here dignity. It says, take pride in yourself. Take pride in yourself and all that you have become. Feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. What a beautiful card. I love the color here for you. It's like this turquoise blended with purple. The throat chakra, the third eye, and the crown chakra are the ones I would encourage you to focus on during this time period if you do know about chakras. For those of you who are interested, I do offer services related to chakra healing and cleansing as well. This might be the perfect time if especially you are wanting to attract something into your life. If you can focus on those things, spiritually healing and cleansing your energetic space in May, then by the time June comes in, your birthday season comes in, you can have that manifestation. So let's go ahead and read out the affirmations for dignity. Today, I acknowledge the luminous being that is my true self. I am a waking giant. I hear the call, rise up and take right action. I celebrate the eternal light that shines within me. I know the satisfaction of making right choices in life, and I live the rewards. It's a beautiful month, contrasting energies in the beginning, but it leads you to greater clarity, gives you direction, and empowers you to, make the necessary moves that you need to make to attract all you're wanting. Very positive, optimistic reading here for you, Gemini, so I wish you all the very best with this. I truly do appreciate you tuning into this reading and sticking around till the end if you have. For those of you, if you have questions on perhaps getting a personal reading or the chakra healing and cleansing that I mentioned, there is more information on my website at iampureguidance.com. If you like more information, it's there, but if you have more questions, I'd be more than happy to reply to your email, so you can just get in touch with me as well. And yeah, all right. So thank you so much, Gemini. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance.